7:15 going on 7:16. We're talking with Garrett Wolf of Shawnee Supreme Predator Boats. Welcome, sir.
Hello. How are you?
Move the microphone over just a little bit. Let me get a little bit. There you go.
Hello.
Better sound on it. These things are very picky. So how you been?
Oh, pretty good.
Well, where do we start? You do boat repair and restoration and all kinds of good things. Let's talk a little bit about your company, Supreme Shawnee Predator Boats. If you want to look at the website, go to supremeboats.com if you got a computer where you can listen in and go to the website as well. Follow along. So a little bit of the history of the company and...
Well, Rob Williams, he's the owner of it, and he's doing very well at it. And we have 3 lines of boats. You got your Supreme, Shawnee, and Predator. Predator is a drift boat. Shawnee, of course, has been around a long time. We got a 42-inch, 48-inch, and your Supreme, we got an L42, L48, and you got an L60, and then we just came out with a new one. It's a 207 flat bottom, and you can run it. It's mainly for jets and stuff, and it's becoming really popular.
Wow.
And then on the side of that, we do boat repairs.
Goodness. Now, I don't want to throw you any curveballs here because I don't want to swing and a miss, but when you design or think up, you know, what we need to build is blah, blah, blah. What's the first process after the thought process of designing a new boat? I mean, I've seen Robbie Williams' work, and I'm impressed. In fact, my uncle in Conway has 1 or 2 of his boats, and will come up here for boat repair. He'll drive all the way from Conway
what makes
here.
A new boat.
Yeah, where's the design start?
Well, okay.
Well, I ain't the design, so we do have one of the best designers of the new boats in the shop. His name's Chris Miller, and he does very well of designing them, and he's really good at it. He's done it for probably 20 years, and he knows what's out there. He knows what people want, and he listens to the customers, what they need, and stuff like that. And we just go from there.
Listen to the customers.
Yeah. So he does a really good job. So
you could actually, I don't want to put you on the spot again.
Because he doesn't do manufacturing. That's what we were talking about. We were just talking about.
Okay, so I went and asked Robbie, can you build me this? Could he? I mean, if it's logical.
Yes, if it's logical, he can do it. And the people there, we can put it all together and pretty much do it. Do anything you want.
Yeah, because the one with the broad beam that with the 60, you said it was?
Yes.
That's the only manufacturer that is, I believe.
Yes.
So
right
that's
now
a good innovation that you guys carry that others don't.
Yep, that's true. And we can manufacture them how you want them. We can put the live wells where you want them. We can, how long, you want your front deck, the back deck. We can do anything what the customer wants. So
And there's a lot of people that come here that may not realize that basically the riverboats are more trout fishing than anything else. But then you could obviously, the fish don't know what kind of boat you're in when you're in there. So there are a number of things that you can get on there.
Oh yes.
To customize them and the seatings and how many seats and stuff. They come in different lengths and stuff. Or?
No. Mainly they're all 20 feet and 5 inches.
Okay.
But nowadays a lot of people are putting trolling motors on them. They're getting them ready for like the lake. I mean, that way you can fish it on the lake too, or the river. And a lot of people are doing that now.
Using a flat bottom on the lake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's becoming very popular. We're seeing a lot more about it. So.
And how big of a motor?
Mainly a lot of people are putting a 30-40 jets on them. We have had a few 40-60 jets. A lot of people are doing 25 props.
Is that the pitch?
Yeah, we're just doing, a lot of them still have the 9.9s out there, and, but a lot of them are going to the jets now. It's becoming very popular on the river, and that way they can go into shallow water.
Tired of replacing the props, yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
So we're doing a lot of those. So it's becoming very popular about that.
So how does that jet engine uses water pressure or air pressure? What's it generate there?
Water, I guess the water pressure. I mean, it just
brings it in, pushes it out.
Bring it in, push it in,
Use
push
a
it out,
little
push it
turbine.
out faster than they bring it in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that would moves you forward.
Yeah. Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Because with the jets you're not in the water very deep at all. I mean, you can get, and if you hit a rock, you just keep right on going.
Sure.
It's a different environment than ripping the bottom end off your motor.
Oh, I can just imagine how many props people go through around here.
Yeah. But we do all kinds of boat repair. We got we can do anything from fiberglassing to gel coat to plate, restoration, is anything of that nature. Recarpet boats.
And you can do anybody's boat.
Yes,
anybody's. You're not,
yeah, just not river boats. We can do bass boats, pontoons, deck boats, basically anything. We can go. We'll go down to the boat docks or wherever people or houses and look at them, give them a free estimate, and go from there. And
great.
We just do basically anything you need on a boat.
So you want to get them kind of ready for the season. You guys can come out, get them cleaned up, go over the mechanics of things, make sure that everything's working,
works,
that the steering, that the props, everything is, the props are all ready to go, and get some of the dings out of them. And
yes, sir.
Now, I'll throw you one of the dumbest questions of the day. Let's say that we have a couple that just moves in. Perhaps they've never been around this type of recreational area. They're retired, and they'd like to go boating. And they said, well, we really don't know what's best on Lake Norfolk or Bull Shoals Lake. Can you advise us on what we could have built or what we can purchase? In other words, they're not going to go, they don't want to go down the lake at 55 miles an hour necessarily. They might want to do 20. They might want to just enjoy a day on the lake, putting around a little bit, maybe a little bit of fishing.
Well, more the river with them, but because we've done it. We've just taken river boats out, and you just go down, and there's just some amazing sights that you see. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a different environment than the lake, and that you got to pay a little closer attention to. When you see that little ripple on the top of the water, you go, okay, we want to stay away from that, and you work your way around. But you learn those things as you go. But the rivers are so beautiful to see, and they're easy to navigate. We went out. Linda made a little lunch. We tied up.
Yep.
You can fish. Like I said, great scenery. You can see some nice houses. It's a totally different environment than the lake is.
And these pictures along the river that's on the website are really nice. Wow. So what would you advise to people that don't know that want to buy something?
Well, I'd say just come on by, and you guys can have a free tour of the plant, and we can, let you look at the boats, and we can get you into any kind of boat you really want on the flat bottom or on the other side of our stuff. And
and you make drift boats, you say?
Yeah, we got drift boats.
And those are the ones that are for people that, like I say, this is kind of a learning process for me as well. So they're the kind of banana shaped type boats that you see.
Drift on there and got your oars, and they just drift down the river. A lot of guides have them for fly fishing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
and stuff. But there's a lot of them out there that you can have a guide service take you down in them.
How do they ride compared to like a flat bottom?
I guess they ride really good. I've been in one or two. And they float very shallow.
Oh, okay. So that's what the hook is. That
they do. Okay. They're a shallow boat. I mean, they do float really good. So,
what's the minimum depth of water?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I would say 2 to 3 inches, maybe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So I mean, it's pretty shallow. Yeah, it's a really good boat, and our new 207 floats about the same. It's really shallow.
Wow!
And it does really good in the shallow water. So,
I was going to guess 6 to 8, maybe 12, but
some of the others, like the other flat bottoms, where you got the prop hanging down, you got your lower, the lower part of the engine sticking down. Those are going to be a little deeper.
Wow, 2 to 3 inches. That's something else.
Yeah.
What else haven't we covered? We're going to go to break here in about a minute and a half. What else haven't we covered this first part of the show?
We do have a store out there. We basically can order anything you need. We got Yeti coolers in there.
Right.
We sell those. We sell a lot of them. Anything in the Yeti. Got koozies and everything from there to shirts, to hats, to the Yeti bags.
And we're talking about, where are you guys at? Not everybody.
We're in Midway, Arkansas. There, right across from the airport.
Oh yeah.
We're out there.
You got some elbow room there.
Yeah, we do. It's pretty good sized building, and but we got the store, and we can order anything you want for boats, do anything, and
What kind of hours? What time? What
we're usually open from 6 to 2:30, but sometimes we'll hang around and we'll be there till 3:30. So,
Mm-hmm.
but if you call and you need to get out there and visit us, we'll stay and see what we can do.
Family-run business.
Yes.
It truly is. It's small business America. It's
You bet.
Great.
Couldn't be better.
It is, and they do a ton of volunteer work, and they just had a huge fishing tournament for Cotter on the river down there. There were great prizes and everything, and they gave a boat away.
Yep,
And
gave a boat away.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, Robbie does a
It'd
great
be
job.
recommended for that. Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead and take the
Commended.
news break real quick. 7:26 this morning. Time for the news. Be right back. $7:34. Glad the microphones are on. Right?
Sure.
Hey, we got a few things coming up.
I have.
Okay.
An all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast hosted by the VFW Ozark Post 3246, the Ladies Auxiliary, and that's at 7th and Gray Street in Mountain Home. It's this coming Sunday, April 12th. It's from 7:30 till 12:30. There's pancakes, sausage, bacon, ham, eggs. The eggs be cooked to order. Wow.
Ooh.
Coffee, hot tea, juice, $6 per person. So when you get done with your services, your mass, whatever it may be, stop out at the VFW over there on Gray Street and get yourself some grub.
And Lake Norfolk Fireworks has second annual fishing tournament, April 11th. Panther Bay Marina, first place $500, second place $250, third place $125. Entry fee $50 per team. Optional big bass pot $10. A way to support the 30th year of fireworks on Lake Norfolk.
That's good, and it's a good way to help support that. They do a nice job over there. You got that show. You got the Bull Shoals show. You've got for Red, White, and Blue. You've got Rick's show over
Yeah,
at
that's what I did
fireworks.
last year. Yeah, I enjoyed
parking
that,
lot
yeah.
fireworks. You know,
You
I mean,
bet.
there's a lot to see
And I
over
didn't have
the
to fight
over
an
the
hour
4th
for
of
the
July.
traffic
That's
at Bull
right.
Shoals.
Shh, don't tell everybody. But that's, I mean, there's a lot of places to go, but the Norfolk show is a nice job. You can sit out there in the boat. You can get up on the bridge and stand up on the bridge and watch it. So that's a good event.
And then, of course, a couple of things coming up for the fire departments. The Cotter Gassville Rural Fire Department Auxiliary is hosting their annual barbecue and auction Saturday, April 18th at the fire station on Denton Ferry Road at Wildcat River Access. Come join us for great food, terrific music by Rio. Check out the items up for bid. That's from 11 to 3 on April 18th.
Yep. We gotta make it out that we usually go to that one. That's one of our usual stops.
But that's another pretty location.
The food is good. The company is good. They have great auction items. That's a good event for Cotter.
Then another opportunity a week and a day later, Buford Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary is having their spaghetti dinner. Yeah. And of course, Buford, they're looking to
Expand. They're looking for some land out there.
Yeah, and they're doing a
Out
great
by
job
Ship's
getting
Ferry,
that,
they're trying to find some land, I know.
Yeah. That'll bring that ISO rating down even farther for folks in that part of the county.
Sure.
But on Sunday, April 26th, the Spaghetti Dinner fundraiser from the Buford Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary is from 11 to 2 at the Community Center next to the main firehouse at 4439 Buford Road, Highway 126 South. Adults $750, children 6 to 12 years $350, 5 and under eat free. They'll have spaghetti, salad, bread, cookies, beverage, and a great time.
Firemen know how to cook, so you know that you're going to be well fed and it's going to be good food.
Good food, good fellowship, and
In a good cause.
good cause.
That's the most important part is a good cause.
How
All
many
the rest
volunteer
of it
fire
is gonna-
departments we got in the area in the two? I think our county's 17 or 18. I'd have to ask Mickey. I'm not sure. I think 17 or 18 volunteer fire departments we got from Tracy and
Oh, yeah. Well, if you take the whole county, yeah.
Rick's, what's
it
Rick's,
goes all the
Northeast
way down-
Lakeside out
Northeast
here.
yeah.
Gamelia,
And
Clark
some
Ridge.
to Clark Ridge, you got Promised Land.
Promised Land.
They're up there. The
Yeah.
volunteer
I think Lucy runs that
firemen
one, yeah.
do a lot of good for the community.
And if you can at all, if you can volunteer,
yeah, it's not just putting out fires.
yeah, I mean,
It's,
they
you
need
know,
the grass mowed around the
that's right,
firehouse.
keeping the rig
or
squared away. If you got some mechanical abilities and you
check
can
the
help
tire
out
pressure
and-
on the tires
and
or
things like
something,
that, help hang hose and stuff.
Yeah.
You can kind of pick where you fit in. They'll be glad to have you.
Yep. And then, of course, we got Pineville Volunteer Fire Department. We've got Mike down there, and they've expanded. They put another unit out at Dolph, I believe.
Yeah.
And that helps when you bring that ISO rating down. It even helps guys like, Shawnee Boats, have good fire protection
sure,
out there.
sure, because
Hey,
it could-
you've got a fire department right across the street. The highway, don't you, out there?
Yes, we do. Yep, we got one right up the road from us.
Yeah. Yeah. They're there. You really don't think about them until you go by. And then when you start, you go, oh, yeah, there's one and there's one over. And you think, oh, there's one over there. But there's, thank God that the guys do that. My family was all firemen. That's what they all did.
Really?
Yep.
A Chicago fireman?
Oh, yeah. My dad was a lieutenant. I had uncles who were captains. I had 2 cousins who were battalion chiefs. I've got my grandfather was anyway, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
But, yeah, the whole family was firemen.
They stayed busy in Chicago, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Yes, they did.
Well, I took my hat to them if I was wearing one. Wow.
Yeah.
We appreciate our fire departments,
Sure.
the fully staffed, the volunteers. I mean, it helps bring that insurance rating down, the cost of the insurance down. So, anyway, back to Gary Wolf.
We were talking about the Shawnee boats. We were talking about the event that they had in Cotter, and the guy who won the event for the fishing end of it was
Michael Osborne. He's from Flippin there in Bull Shoals. He works down at the boat dock down there, but he won the tournament, and he did very good. And he got 9 pounds and something ounces, so he did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, anybody can fish that with the owner of a Supreme or a Shawnee or a Predator. It's very good tournament. It's got good causes and stuff like that.
That's right.
So,
yeah.
So
how are your bolts sold? Do you have dealership?
Yeah, he's got
assignments.
Yeah, he's got dealerships, in-house and dealerships too. But we got.
Well, you're saying that you sell them throughout the whole country, right?
Yeah, we sell them I don't know all of them he's got, but he has a lot of them. But yeah, we can sell them anywhere.
So a dealer, say in Indianapolis or Springfield, Illinois, could say, "Hey, I need 2 of this and 3 of this," and you build them and ship them up to.
Yep.
Whatever
We'll ship them up there, or they'll come down, or we'll drive them up, or whatever. But yeah, we'll get them there and
Cool.
just do what they want. Put an order in, we'll build them.
Hey, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Arkansas handcrafted.
Well, but
I've
they
been out
are.
to
I
the
mean,
factory. These guys do a great job. I've seen
no
the factory.
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, in our little community, the number of boats that
These
get
guys are
built
talented.
here, there's some very, very talented people. And in the number of the different types of boats and the different materials used. I know that the university was involved with getting the welding program together so they could do the aluminum boats here for Ranger, one of the subsidiaries of Ranger. I don't know.
Didn't I hear that there's also going to be some fiberglassing classes somewhere, somehow?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. They're trying to
help
keep kids here.
In the past
young
couple
family.
of campaigns, some of the candidates are saying, look, we want to gear VOTEC education, because I think we're down to like 4 VOTEC schools right now.
Yeah.
But now with the welding education coming in, with you guys and some of the other manufacturers, they need people to know the fiberglassing method. So they could gear the VOTEC education to the needs of a certain particular area.
Yep.
So here, boat manufacturing's reasonably big. And I'm sure that you guys would probably benefit from somebody that's been through 18 months of instruction on how to start to finish with fiberglass, repair, or whatever.
Yep. It'd be handy.
And that's what you do. You do repairs.
Do repairs.
Anybody, doesn't matter, any kind of boat, any brand,
Anything you want, we'll do it. We'll go from, any boat, ski-doos, everything. So just come on down, and we'll price it out, give you an estimate, and
so the guy who's been there and his wife saying, I ain't going out on that ratty boat this year, he could probably bring it into you and get it all cleaned up and squared away and running good, and you go, honey, come on, let's go boating.
Brand new boat now.
Looks like the Queen Mary.
That's right.
That's right. I had it over to Shawnee and had it redone. So, but that's kind of what you need to do. You need to, you look at this stuff and it's been sitting there and you go, oh man, do I really want to spend the time? Because I got to cut the grass, I got to do this and that. They can bring it right over to you, get it all detailed out, and be ready to go.
Ready to go on the water.
There you go.
Yep, sure can.
What's the biggest maintenance on a boat?
The gel coat wise, you need to keep it waxed. Really? You need to keep it waxed, keep it under cover. That way it don't oxidize on you and stuff like that. Keep it going good. Motor wise, you need to do your proper maintenance on that. but just always keep some wax on it and keep it going.
What's your preferred motor brand?
I'd say Mercury. Mercury and Yamaha is the top seller.
Are they?
And we do really good on them. So
Good.
And they're all 4-cycle now? I
yeah,
know
all
that
4.
Yeah.
Yep, all 4 strokes. So
You mean you're not battling that, mixing the oil with the gas?
no more.
50 years ago?
No, straight gas.
Well, I wasn't
so.
sure some of the smaller ones. I wasn't sure that they had all. I know that they were in the process of converting them. I didn't know that they got all of them.
Yep.
I can. And still, chainsaws are that way today. Well, you need to mix at 56-1 and to give you 3.8 ounces in the bottle.
Well, same thing with the blower. The weed blower, the leaf blower and stuff. I mean, it's the weed whacker, all that stuff.
And you got 3 quarts of gasoline in the jug, so you're sitting there on the computer all day trying to figure out how much oil to put. I just pour it till it turns blue.
Yeah,
one gallon, 1 jug.
Is that exhaust a little bit rich?
All it is.
Add more gas.
That's all it is. Pretty simple.
Is that how you do it?
No, I don't know.
No. They
Look how many
read the
mosquitoes
manual.
I'm killing with that exhaust.
They read the manual and follow the directions.
Right.
Consult your manual.
Just
That's
like
what
I
it
did.
says. Just like it says in there.
Mix it 56-1. Okay, here's 56 part. We'll take a break. Time for Sean Hannity and other good things. Be right back. $7.50.
No, you're not.
Rob can eat this one.
Oh, let me remind folks about Arkansas State Parks. Have you seen the website, Arkansas State Parks?
Very nice, very nice. There's a lot of information on there. There's a lot of it's a good thing that that the state, as the natural state, the parks and the campgrounds, the boat launches that are everywhere. I mean, they really, really do a good job.
Step 1, log into Arkansas State Parks, see what's out there, see what's available. Step 2, go to Shawnee Boats, pick out your boat.
There you go.
Step 3, take time off from work.
Perfect. Perfect. Dale, you're a genius.
Hey, boss, I got the flu. I'll be back on Saturday or Sunday.
I got the fly flu. I got the fly flu on my Shawnee boat. There you go. Perfect.
Let's do a little recap. Shawnee Boats, Predator and Supreme, right here in Midway,
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very, I guess my uncle has one of the boats, and he's thrilled with it. Come up and he'll tell Robbie, he said, well, I need this. Is it okay? We'll have it ready for you on Thursday. Okay, be back.
Like I said, me and Linda have been kicking it around, so I'm probably going to run out there. So, and it's out by Midway. It's out by the airport. 'Cause not everybody knows where all of these places
It's out on
are from
126,
whence people.
Yeah, 126 right there. Yeah. It's right on the corner. You can't miss it. It's got a big building. Got a bunch of signs on it.
You get the Yeti signs and stuff up there.
Yep. Yeti, Shawnee, and all that. Bunch of riverboats out there, and you can come in and we'll show you all the new stuff we're doing and get you right into a new boat.
And you got boats and you got trailers.
We get trailers. We even we do take trade-ins. We got some used boats. We got so we'll get you in a new one and take yours and go from there, and we'll
I'll give it to you, and you'll get it all squared away again.
Clean it all up and get it looking pretty, and get it out there for sale. So,
and I'm sure they
can
come
do
in
it
a
all.
variety of price points.
There's
depending
a bunch
upon
of different prices.
sure, because it depends on what you could put
it
on.
Just depends on what you want and what you put.
Money's in the motor.
Exactly.
And when you said the magic word trailer, it triggers something. Okay. People, check your lights.
Yes.
Check your lights, check your plugs, check your wires.
Yep. We can do that if they can't do it or, have trouble shooting it. We can do all that. We can work on your trailers.
Most of the
carpet
vehicles,
bunks.
especially I think Chevy, they have the plugs where it's just an adapter kit on the behind the left rear taillight, unplug, put the adapter in, plug in, and you can run your boat.
Yep.
Or camper or whatever.
Yes, you can.
I'm sure Dodge and Ford and some of the others may do that, but I know Chevrolet does it.
Yep. They all got those. It's like a 7 harness plug.
Mm-hmm.
And, we got those out there, and we can hook you all up.
Trailer maintenance, making sure you have water repelling grease in the hubs, your bearings and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Tire pressure,
lights working properly.
And decent tires on the trailer,
yes.
because those are prone to dry rot a lot, because I don't think that's a radial ply. Are they still using bias ply on trailers?
Don't have a clue. So,
really?
I know it's a trailer
bias ply anymore.
Yeah, I know it's a trailer tire. I mean, but yeah.
And they sit. I mean, that's really what it
Yeah.
is. So you need to, when the boat's sitting there, you haven't used it, check your air pressure.
Check your air pressures and
Make sure
stuff.
you've got turn signals. Turn signals, what a concept. And you know, Dale, if you're going to turn like a half a block up, you can put your turn signal on
Before
now.
you get
when
there.
you know you're going
Yeah.
to turn, you can put it on now, and it'll turn off when you turn.
You don't turn the blinker on 30 seconds
It
after
turns
you
it
stop.
off after you go around the corner. That's not the
And
time
by
to
the
put
way,
the turn signal on.
STOP spells stop, not pause.
No, I thought that was slow till others pass.
Oh, that's right.
Spin tires on pavement.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. But yeah, check your turn signals, check your brake lights. You don't want to see somebody. You got that nice boat up there on the back of your car. You want to make sure that it's there and you can go and enjoy yourself. That somebody doesn't end up in the cockpit of the boat.
And on the trailer tires, if you're questionable about what tire is rated, when you look at like your tire size, like P 215, 75, 50, that means passenger. If it says T, that is rated for trailer.
Mm-hmm. And
Which
if you're going
means
to
you're
get,
gonna-
you guys are
you're
going
gonna-
to sell the right thing.
Yes.
Whoever you
You're
get your
gonna
trailers
have
from, they're going to have the right
A
thing.
tire made to that standard.
Yeah.
So make sure, don't go putting something odd on it.
And you'll help somebody, like, to put me in a drift boat would probably be a terrible thing because it's handling it and knowing
Yeah.
what you're doing with it. You need, so you're going to help somebody. If somebody comes in there cold, looking to buy I'm interested in a riverboat, you're going to help them to get into the right vehicle, the right vessel,
Yes.
for them. Right size engine. What is it you're going to be using it for? And you're going to walk them through
Walk
the
them through
process
it,
of
yep.
what's the best thing to do.
Yes, sir.
And then several times, and I'll say this for me, if I was going to do something like this, I'd go back through the boating safety class. Again, they offer
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, through,
Yeah.
is it Arkansas Game and Fish that does it? Somebody
Game
has
and Fish does it.
Sometimes they have it done in
in the-
Yellville, Marion
yeah,
County.
Yeah. Yeah. They've had one at the library,
We went
too.
to
I mean, there's a couple of them that
100
have got
years
it.
ago.
Yeah. They're a good thing to do, no matter rivers, lakes, whatever. Those Coast Guard safety classes, no matter who they're taught by, that's who they're run by. That's a good thing.
Life jackets. Y'all have life jackets inside.
We don't have them in there, but we can get them. We can get any kind of life jacket you need or whatever. But yeah, we can get them for you.
So proper maintenance, safety gear,
And
top
safety,
line
it's
boats,
really
everything
safety
right
on
here
the
at
boat.
Midway.
We had an accident right below us.
Yeah.
And
Really?
it was a whole family went in. And it was a very frustrating thing to be standing up there watching these people yelling and screaming. And a guy who was vacationing was a fireman from, I'm going to say, Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
Ran back and got his boat out of White River Campground because they were camping there. He got his boat, him and another guy. They raced down the river, gathered up the people, didn't try to pull them in their boat, did the right thing, just got them holding on to the gunnels and took them over to that little point that comes out where the creek comes out and saved everybody because they were very lucky. Very
Firemen.
lucky. So please be careful.
Thank
Yes.
you, fireman.
Firemen.
Please. We're down to about 8 seconds. I want to thank Garrett Wolf for being here. Shawnee Boats, Shawnee Supreme, and Predator Boats right here in Arkansas. Be proud they're manufactured right here.
Yes, sir.
Real Arkansas know-how. Storms popping up north of I-44 in Missouri from Kansas City, close to Joplin, so we've got that coming our way. That wraps it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Time for Rush Morning Update. Follow back and back.
Bye.
Bye.